Happy weekend and welcome back once again to the news media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm totally disappointed by some of our ODM leaders within the Nyanza region since the death of the late ODM party leader Raila Amolo Odinga, because it is quite shameful to see, to hear, or to be told that some of the ODM leaders within the Nyanza region are fighting among themselves because of the political differences in the Republic of Kenya instead of building ODM party, looking for votes, preparing the ground, selling ODM party so that some of the candidates can scramble for ODM tickets. These people are busy fighting among themselves. And that is why I used to say that whoever appointed Oburu Odinga to be ODM party leader really did a very, very bad thing. Because Oburu Odinga have been defeated to create unity or to solve the problem with the ODM party since the death of Raila Amolo Odinga. It is almost 7 months, but Oburu Odinga have been defeated to create unity within the ODM party. Ameshindwa, it is true. Because yesterday, the governor of Siaya County, James Orengo, was almost killed by the goons being linked up by the governor of Homabay County, Gladys Wanga, because of the political differences in the Republic of Kenya. I was shocked. Yani right now, Luos are now fighting among themselves. Surely. Yani hapo ndio tumefika. Sisi kama Wajaluo, hapo ndio tumefika.
Goons thinking that we are going to stop in Homabay and Kindu Bay stopped us on the road just before we reached the Rongo Rodikopany Homabay Road at the junction. They put huge boulders and stones across the road. There was an electric pole put across the road, and they had tear gas canisters which they threw to us. My suspicion is that the police were involved, because there is no way that members of the public would have access to tear gas canisters. They attacked us, and in the process, two of us were very badly injured. They were cut on their head very badly. One of them has a terrible injury and is at the Tamarind Hospital being attended to. And the other one, serious injuries, but is not life-threatening. But what we want to say is that this cannot go without us sending a very, very, very big warning to Governor Wanga. This is not how to play politics. In Siaya, everybody comes to Siaya. They do their politics. They even say things about us. We never stop anybody. In fact, sometimes we leave the county to live there, leave them comfortable and in peace. We should be able to access any county or any part of the country. Not just us as people coming from this community, but other Kenyans who want to have meetings in this part of the world should be able to access the towns and the villages in Luo Nyanza. But today, the violence that was meted on us, if you look at our vehicles, they were stoned. Most of them don't have their windows, their windshields. All those were smashed. And quite a number of people had injuries, not as serious and as life-threatening as the other two were at Tamarind Hospital. But I want to say, this is not politics. This is hooliganism. And for a governor to be engaged in this kind of hooliganism, because we must call it what it is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. And what she's trying to tell us is that we should respond.
How is Ruto seeing us right now? We are fighting among ourselves. And that is something that Ruto wanted to hear. Ruto wanted an ODM party that is having a press conference, that is having chaos, that is having fight. But that is what is happening right now.
This cannot go without us sending a very, very, very big warning to Governor Wanga. This is not how to play politics. In Siaya, everybody comes to Siaya. They do their politics. They even say things about us. We never stop anybody. In fact, sometimes we leave the county to live there, leave them comfortable and in peace. We should be able to access any county or any part of the country. Not just us as people coming from this community, but other Kenyans who want to have meetings in this part of the world should be able to access the towns and the villages in Luo Nyanza. But today, the violence that was meted on us, if you look at our vehicles, they were stoned. Most of them don't have their windows, their windshields. All those were smashed. And quite a number of people had injuries, not as serious and as life-threatening as the other two were at Tamarind Hospital. But I want to say, this is not politics. This is hooliganism. And for a governor to be engaged in this kind of hooliganism, because we must call it what it is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. And what she's trying to tell us is that we should respond in kind. We are not going to do that. We believe in democracy. And we found that the people in Homabay want to listen to our message. If you look at the clips, you know, they were enthusiastic and supporting the one-term agenda and the politics of bringing change to Kenya in the 2027 elections. They want the people in this area to be respected, to be at the table when these affairs of this nation are being discussed.
Ruto knew the reason why he took Oburu Odinga to be the ODM party leader. Ruto wanted someone that can't control ODM people. Because as we speak right now, everyone within the ODM party is talking his own language. Kila mtu anaongea kivyake. Oburu anasema yake, Ruto Odinga anasema yake, Ida Odinga yake, Babu, Sifuna, Edwin, Namara nani. Everyone. There is no unity. Hakuna mwenye wanafuata. Yani these people are now destroying the party that Baba Raila Amolo Odinga built with tear gas, live bullet, being jailed. Where are we heading as Luos? Why are we fighting among ourselves? Instead of sitting down and looking for a solution, we are still fighting among ourselves, carrying pangas, rungus. Dead. I am shocked. Yesterday, 2 people were almost killed. As we speak right now, the crowd, the 2 people within the crowd that James Orengo was with in Homabay County are in critical condition because of politics. Since when did campaigning in someone's county, ward, constituency became a crime scene in the Republic of Kenya? Since when? Si hata watu wengine wanaendanga Siaya County. When last year, Linda Ground Crew have a small political rally in Siaya County. Hakuna mwenye aliwapiga, wakatusi Orengo, wakafanya nini? Hakuna mwenye aliwapiga. No one abused them. No one attacked them. So why attacking the governor of Siaya County, James Orengo? No one attacked them, which is true. Nani aliwapiga? It is too bad. It is quite shameful. Luos, why don't we style up? Why are we fighting among ourselves? Baba left. It is true that Baba left some individual in the broad-based government. But nyinyi mkae tu kwa broad-based government, mwache kupiga kina Linda Mwananchi. Mwache kupiga watu. Just some months back, mlipiga the governor of Vihiga County, Geoffrey Osotsi, akiwa kwa hoteli nyingine hapo Kisumu, because of political differences. Saezi, the senator of Vihiga County angekuwa amezikwa. Na anatoka huko Western. Nataka mtuharibu. Kilibaki tu kidogo na uhusiano wetu na watu wa Western iishi, because tulipiga mtu wao. Sisi kama watu wa Luo. the kind of politics that some of the ODM leaders have introduced within the ODM party is totally different since the death of Raila Amolo Odinga. Since when uliona baba akipigwa ati ameenda kukampeni mahali? Huku tunataka yani ODM is a confused party right now. Huku Oburu Odinga is saying that, oh, I'm going to defend my seat. Oh, if ODM is not going to have a candidate, I will defend my seat as the governor of Siaya County, Gimara Nini. You want to be the party leader at the same time, you want to be the senator of Siaya County. Why don't you choose one? Oburu Odinga. Nyinyi ndio watu wenye nyinyi ndio mnasumbua watu hapa. Mnasumbua watu Oburu Odinga. When Raila was alive, is there any day that you see Raila campaigning to be a governor, a senator, an MP? Since when? Raila was a party leader. A party leader should remain a party leader. You should not be occupying any public offices. So why do you want to serve two masters at a time? Oburu, you are old, Bwana. You are tired. Left those seats to some people. See you in the next video, my great viewers, for taking your time to listen to our political analysis concerning to how things are now getting more terrible within Linda Mwananchi, Linda ground inside ODM party since the death of Raila Amolo Odinga. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.